anything.
Rest in peace.
All right, we're back to it. Let's do this. Trust your opinion with anything.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself with that thing up her bottom. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon.
What are those for?
Restraints. Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
Pulls out printer paper. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. Well, what the fuck, bitch?
I went out of my way to buy origami paper anyway, then.
What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
You what, bitch? Oh, yeah?
I meant 100,000.
What will those be used for? Crazy ass bitch.
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
So we can
And see the dirty things we're doing on the other side.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? I just got the idea from my favorite porn shop. They used beads. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
That was a goofy like laugh.
Yuri giggles as she transforms into Goofy before my eyes.
That's gonna be Yuri's new spoof. Every time she laughs, it's just gonna be Goofy.
Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from having that thing in her butt.
Here's a marker, Snakes. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you finish. Wait, I'll help you once I finish.
I think we corrupted him successfully, Kang. Good job.
Man, Yuri would be a way more interesting person if that's what she said.
If passively just going like that would be fantastic.
Right? Just like, look, bitch, we both know that we didn't come over here to do any shit for the festival. Now let's get to the dirty work and drop the trousers.
I mean, you got the trousers, I don't wear any.
And you bend over first.
I'm gonna stick this pair of scissors up your ass.
Take this marker and write the dirty stuff on my face.
This is getting really uncomfortable.
I should
Anyways,
draw a little Hitler
I'll
mustache on
once I
her.
finish cutting the ribbons. I'm gonna have to start doing this stream by myself.
Alright. God damn it!
Sitting on the floor together. Oh, we're doing it on the floor. The two of us get to work.
That's what she said earlier. She said that you were gonna do it on the floor.
I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting.
I
On
tried
this
Goofy first, but
On
that
this one
didn't-
I drew Goofy, on this one I drew Mario, on this one I drew Zelda.
On this one I drew Pluto. It looks like a penis. It's Pluto.
It was at this point that I realized that wasn't what she meant.
Yuri
I
unravels a
still
long
drew
strand of
Garrosh.
red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
here
Oh, there
it
it goes.
Now, there we go. Huh?
Time to die, bitch. The knife is strangely beautiful.
Calling us to commit seppuku with it.
I can hear it whispering in the back of my mind.
I
Oh
realize
god, that's the first D&D session. Weapon, whatever. Yeah.
The knife that none of you wanted because it talks.
Yep.
For those listening at home, the knife that always talks is a reference to the first D&D adventure, wherein at the fair they encountered Angela, the witch, selling magical items. One of the items on sale was a mystical knife with a loud mouth that talks non-stop.
Well,
Because Gold was a boring person, he didn't buy the knife. So we
because
don't
I
get to
didn't
see
have
what
any money!
Instead, they bought an amulet that would go on to fuck them over.
Fucking faux speak amulet, that piece of shit. They should give him the faux speak amulet to the goddamn dagger. Or whatever.
I
Well-
thought we all went in there to buy, like, the
Your own-
unique stuff for each of our characters, but Gold was like, no, I don't want
No.
any of this.
He bought the. Oh, no, the
I had
dire-
literally
the dire
zero
wolf
gold.
stuff
I
was for
couldn't
the other
buy
person,
anything.
Like, oh shit! Fuck! I skipped.
Yep.
Hang on.
That's no pocket knife.
The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue.
That's no ordinary pocket knife.
That's a lightsaber.
Looks really fancy.
I've seen those before. That's a weapon only Jedi use. I knew you worked for the Imperial Senate.
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
She can't handle the thought of sheathing the knife. What is it?
You didn't see a knife.
I didn't see a knife.
You're
These
going
are
to
not the
think it's
droids I'm
weird.
looking for.
I'm going to think it's
Whatever
weird.
it is, I have no reason to judge. Even though you might stab me with it. To each their own, you know?
That's what Rayloff said in Skyrim.
If you promise you won't be weirded out. Since when has anyone promising they won't be weirded out ever meant they won't
Oh
be
boy,
weirded out?
this is where we see her arms.
You can't promise not to
full
be weirded
slashes.
out. It's a natural reaction. You can't really stop
She's a
it.
goddamn cutter. She not only uses a knife, but she also gives herself
oh.
paper cuts.
There's snakes
Yeah,
making
I
empty
promise.
promises. That's me. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. No shit!
Notice!
They're just so pretty.
Pointy.
Especially
I
when
can't
they're
help
red.
it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Awkward laugh. You're laughing at me. You're gonna laugh at me, ho? After I've shared this personal inner feeling with you? Maybe we should see what's inside of you, snakes.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess.
But it's not as weird as being a brony.
But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me. I don't even wear suits.
Hell, I don't even wear a full set of clothes.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
Can we see this knife, please? Like,
Can we see it?
I think we'll see it right before we die.
it is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
I want to see this knife. Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife, and I realize it binds on pickup, so I can't pick it up.
She wants me to stab her.
It's soulbound.
I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. I need at least 14 strength to wield it. Where do you even get a knife like this? This is the starting zone. Curious of its sharpness,
Oh boy.
I feel the point of the knife with my index finger and deal 50 damage to me instantly.
Ow!
Snakes! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. That knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Oh, you
Oh, no.
fucking crazy.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger, and Yuri looks at it intensely as
Lick it,
drools and
please.
begins to drip down her mouth.
She's a
Yuri
vampire.
takes my hand and bites into the wound and just goes crazy on it.
I hate you.
Oh, God damn it. Catch me up. How am I able to foretell things?
Is Creamy Wolf getting creamy over this?
I don't know. Hasn't said anything.
Just staring in amazement. If you're squeamish, shall go wash it off now.
That's not... Oh, yeah.
God damn it! Literally! Literally! What the fuck? I don't know, are we as crazy as these characters?
Apparently we don't need to play Doki anymore, guys. I can just make up whatever happens and I will be 100% right.
Wow.
This is actually sort of terrifying. This game knows us.
Anyways. Oh, come on! Don't get so dirty.
Yes, describe it. In every excruciating detail. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back.
Oh. Please forgive me.
I thought that was her phone ringing for a second.
Oh. Down here.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up, as I set it on fire.
Damn it.
Oh, Cream says he's kink shaming right now.
Oh, yeah. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure. It was a little weird. And I completely called it. But I guess he was just trying to help, right?
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of her life?
Scarred forever.
Alright, you know what?
Fuck this. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway.
Lick on this, bitch!
Falcon! Punch!
Using the knife, I slash open my palm and smear the blood in her face. Oh god!
Why?
Takes Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
What
This
are
is
you-
some...
What are
This
you
is
from the
some-
Bronx? You're like, I takes a hand and I licks it, alright? Takes a hand and I licks it in return. Favor for a favor, you know? That's how we do it in the Bronx. Come on.
Noir is leaking in.
Snakes! Did you really just do that?
Turns me on. Now we're even. Maybe she heard the first part.
But we haven't completed the sacred exchange of blood. I've tasted yours, but you haven't had mine.
Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong, but also very kinky.
It's wrong, but it's so right.
It felt
I
so
knew
wrong.
that would be a bad
it
idea.
Felt so right.
And then the Katy Perry comes out.
How do you know what's wrong, what's right? How do you see the other side? How do you feel night after night watching the darkness grow?
Hang on.
Oh, no.
Here you go. This could be our new soundtrack. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. This takes too long.
No.
Alright. Quitting.
Yeah.
For the viewers'
If not-
reference, we were playing the
Banned on
song
Twitch.
Creep by Radiohead.
If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Snakes. I get that
Says
a
you!
lot. Get that a lot.
Yuri giggles shyly.
Huh?
Yuri calling me weird? See, we're still calling him.
Goddamn! We're
This
Are we,
is
like,